Tracy Crider. I am an attorney here at Brown Dutton, and today we're going to watch a few clips from movies and television shows that relate to family law matters and talk a little bit about how realistic some of those portrayals are. So I hope you enjoy.
My client is simply not interested in a divorce.
Is he serious? Is he really representing himself?
One semester of law school, right here, baby.
Great. Well, what would it take to interest your client?
Okay, so here's the deal. You have screwed up my life, but what I really want to know is why couldn't you go off and find yourself in our marriage? Why didn't you just say what you were thinking or feeling?
I did. You never listened to me.
No, you... I believe this is just a phase for you, and I am willing to wait it out.
You are always waiting, Stephen. Waiting for me to come home, to want to have kids, to make you some great dinner. I don't know why we can't just accept that we don't want to live in unhappiness anymore.
Okay, I accept the fact that I am occasionally unreliable and that I often get sidetracked, but I thought that you liked that about me. I thought that it was okay that I had hopes and dreams.
Have a dream, Stephen. Great, fine, do that. Just pick one.
Okay, I pick one. I pick you. My client would like to submit a song that he wrote that he believes is relevant to these proceedings.
Denied.
It goes something like this.
Are you kidding?
Quitter!
All right, how about I take the blame? I am the one who couldn't deal with another weekend roaming the aisles of some box-shaped superstore, buying appliances on credit and pretending to be a couple that neither one of us ever knew how to be.
You wanted that toaster.
You like faking it? Fine, you're stellar. I'm the failure. I suck at faking it. It's not my finest hour.
I'm here to offer half of everything, including the house and my client's retirement accounts.
Take it all then. Everything. He still said no.
Why don't we talk next week and we'll see where things stand. These things usually end working themselves out.
Okay, so that was a scene from Eat, Pray, Love. And one of the things that I think is worth taking away from that is a situation that's pretty common in family law, unfortunately, is that when one party is at a place where they're ready to proceed with divorce, there is often a reaction from the other party of, absolutely not. I don't want to agree to this. I want to stay married. I don't want to change. I don't want to have this happen to me. And in most states, and in the state of Georgia, you can have what we call a divorce based on no-fault grounds. And what that ended up meaning when the law changed is that parties are entitled to a divorce from another person even if that other person has done nothing wrong. And so it's a legal right that both parties have. So if one person decides to pursue that avenue, then they have every right to do that, and one person saying, I don't want to participate in that process can't really stop it. Now, what you see happen in this scene is Julia Roberts' character and her husband are at what we would call a mediation. It might be some other type of settlement conference, but it's essentially a meeting where they're trying to work their case out by agreement. And what's interesting is that, her lawyer and Julia Roberts' character sit there while he, sings and says he has no interest in settling and all sorts of things, and that's pretty unusual. Normally, if I were to get to a mediation with a client and it became pretty clear at the outset that the other side was not interested in talking, we probably wouldn't waste time to, listen to somebody sing songs and do all that sort of stuff. But I think it is interesting for parties to keep in mind. A lot of times I will have clients who are so interested in settling and reaching an amicable resolution in their case. That's all they want. But if the other side isn't interested in doing that, we can't force them to. You know, it kind of takes two to tango, so to speak. It takes two folks to reach an agreement. And so even if you are very willing to be reasonable in that scenario and the other side is not, you are unfortunately kind of stuck with who you're there with. And so if they don't want to agree and they're just going to say no to an offer of, you know, receiving everything, or they just want to sing songs in response to your offers, that is a situation where you have to take that case to a judge. But it makes for a good movie.